lookout for increased security measures. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Dreamers, let's put these nightmares to sleep.
Let's go.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
Alrighty. That didn't go very well. Of course I'm getting a phone call. One sec. sort of back, or will be back in a minute. Just bear with me a sec, I'm trying to get something done for someone. They wanted some files, I'm giving them some files. Alright, there we go. So, we'll just listen to the soundtrack to Bomberman Hero from way back in the day while we do that. Okay, that, I think, does it. Yay! Things are working! Hooray! Ah, boy. Let me get my unified chat up here so I can actually see someone if they try talking to me. Didn't realize until very late the last time I streamed that I did not have that up, so if somebody tried to talk to me while I was doing Mother Gunship, I did not hear them. Alright. Alright. Ah, killer soundtrack. Yeah, there's some bitrate issues there it looks like, but we'll deal with that later. Whoop. Or, oh, that's not good. 1 sec. My internet browser just closed itself. Come on now. Thank you. Okay, we're back. Okay. So today I had plans, and I'm probably gonna have to check them, but we're gonna go see what the new sorties are. Bang those out. Those are easy, probably. Ew, it's a hive mission. Gross. An Eximus spy mission. Gross, gross. And an energy reduction mob def. At least there isn't a defection. If there were a defection, I would not be doing it. Oh, I wanted to use a different weapon unless something here requires a shotgun. Cryogenic. Nope. I'll use a different weapon. What's the thing that I was going to use? I don't know. You think I pay attention to anything? You just get you wrong. You're dead wrong. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Especially since I haven't been able to play it for more than like 5 minutes at a whack for like the last month. Ugh. I want something that goes boom. Kuva Ogress it is. Kuva Ogress has more fun. And not just because I have a okay ribbon. Mostly because I have that. I watch Napalm is just the absolute bee's knees. Alright, oh, that has gas and magnetic of all things. That is a strange combination. That's a lot of status effects, actually, so that's not so bad. Yeah, you know what? That's probably good. That covers most of my bases, and I've got Wisp, so death is basically a non-issue. So let's go bang these puppies out, shall we?
Why must you always work against
Hives are a bit of a pain, but they're not that bad.
things could have been different if you tried to.
Then I'm gonna actually grind for this Lich I've had for the last half year practically. Several months. I haven't been able to do anything substantial in Warframe for a long time. That reminds me, I need to change the thing I have attached to, or for a orbiter ability.
This infestation must be contained. Destroy the hives to sterilize the area. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Might wind up switching to... Yes, this was the desired effects. Definitely.
You are reaching a hive. Every hive is
Let's see,
protected by
what
a
do we
series
got?
of tumor nodes.
thought I saw them down below here.
Destroy the hive. A juggernaut nearby.
Oh, there's one.
When it senses high concentrations of infested blood, slow the fight if you want it to go away.
How many left? 2 are left. I have killed 3 of the 5. Here's to hoping someone else on the team is going to do anything relevant.
All nodes destroyed. The hive is vulnerable.
Somebody got one that wasn't me. That's nice.
The juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good
Oh,
work.
please. Like I'm worried about a juggernaut on sortie. I thought there was a one I shot at over here. Oh, there's the juggy. He did. Looking for bright yellow glowy blobs. That's right. Run right into the magnetic damage, you goon. So, am I the only one looking for these things now, or... So I'll pick that up. Any in here? No? Nothing? Nada? Of course not. Oh, somebody's already killed the hive. Well, that's fine then.
Now take out the hive.
I should really get over that way.
All hives destroyed. Head to extraction.
Yay! Mission completada. As nobody anywhere ever said, even once. Rightio. Okay, at Mastery 10, I guess I can understand joining a... Please let me leave this squad, thank you. I guess I can understand a Mastery 10 joining a sortie. The last sortie, I was in with a Mastery 5 on a spy mission, and they killed that in record time. I don't even know how Mastery 5s can do sorties, really. That seems difficult. But evidently it was the case. Evidently, Mastery 5s can, in fact, do sortie missions. I'm not sure what the barrier for entry to them is, but I don't care how good you are, unless you're smurfing. And you've created a new account entirely. You're not ready. Probably. That's not elitism, that's just people are going to get real upset if you waste their time.
Remember these monsters from long ago.
I know how to move, I swear. knock.
out for increased
Oh shit! That's the wrong way.
We would rather
Where
destroy
the-
their data than let it get into our hands.
There it is. These friggin' tiles, my men, my women, my oh my god, please. Oh my god, no. Alright, that's enough of that. Well, this has been suffering. Ugh. Everything's getting in my way this run.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Remember the tricky part. Ah, jeez, which is this one? Oh, it's this. Ugh. Ugh. We're good. Double clicked.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's there.
I'm mildly amazed that the light didn't get taken out. The camera didn't get taken out with that.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Could have been lag. Oh, cool. I'm actually kind of close to it. Meant to roll through that. I did not successfully roll through that.
Dreamers. I have
3 manual console hacks and no alarms. Yeah, okay.
of one person
I'll take a win when I can get one, I guess. I wasn't looking to do that. But we did it anyway. And do you want to know why? So do I. Ah, the 58%, the highest damage dealt of shame is what I just had there. And a mob def. Mob defs are pretty brain dead so long as there's no radiation. Radiation makes them decidedly non-trivial because people wind up killing the damn things. I forgot to change the dingus I had. The air support ability. That's the word I'm looking for.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be
Or
prepared
people
to
could have hung
defend
around and actually gotten buffs, but fine, don't get buffs. That's okay.
Here is a terminal. Key in and get ready to defend. Come in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
What's that? Ah!
Nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of acid blood. Slow the
Must
fight
be a
if you want
juggy,
it to
yeah.
go away. I am
Ah,
no
for
longer
frick's
detecting
sake.
signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
There.
Multiple targets ahead. We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
There we go. Against Infested, that's kind of a non-issue. One of Wisp's most powerful tools, other than ludicrously good buffs that stack beautifully with things like adaptation because of the way they work. The flower buffs, namely the health buff for flowers, but also the speed buff because it's awesome. It's taking any heat damage, that's interesting. Maybe died on the first hit, I don't know. Is Wisp's 3, which blinds anything in a radius, and then any damage that they take, damage that they take will send out little pulses a la Pax Seeker. Which cause pretty substantial
Terminal spotted.
damage per projectile that comes out of the enemy. So you can wind up doing quite a lot of damage very quickly, and that's not including all the extra damage you're dealing to enemies because they're blinded and are taking like a stealth multiplier. So Wisp's kind of good, kind of crazy good. You do some interesting things with Zaku, but I have had bad luck with Zaku so far. I haven't had much time to actually get acclimated with them. Her, it, they.
Still working on it.
And I haven't been able to do any of the Helminth shenanigans. Okay, I'm happy for your Kavat. Come on, do it right. I can do better than that. Come on. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
I could make like a Hyman joke, but I'm not gonna do it. Would not be appropriate for any audience. Alright, got an Anassa. That's fine. Yeah, a whole lot of spare mods. Alright, that was painless. Relatively speaking. But yeah, I've got a bunch of Warframes all prepped and ready to be dumped into our good friend Helminth. I have an ash built, right? Yeah, I do. So other than getting another Hildren component, because I think I can definitely get some use out of Hildren, I'm getting more phone calls. So, how does it feel to be tech support while trying to do this at the same time? Gosh golly gee willikers. I just realized that people can see my platinum totals, and that's fucking bad. Oh well. So yeah, I've got a bunch of Warframes prepped and ready for when I do eventually get, Helminth, and then get it up to level 3, and then all the other shit that I need to do with that, which I'm looking forward to, like getting a hole in the head, because it's a whole new set of specific resources. I know the devs... Yo, what up, Master Kazang? What is pretty is shiny. I don't have, like, even a tenth of, like, the noggles I have set up, because I have nowhere to put them all, and it would look grotesque, the number of noggles. Just gotten through basic gameplay. It's just, ugh. So I don't put them up. I have a fairly minimalist arrangement. Nice to see you're tuning in. Let me go, while I remember now, to equipment, orbiter. Is it landing craft? Ah, here we go. There we go. We want override. Because that one's useful. I don't even know where my Lich is located. Let me see if somebody's doing Lich runs. If nobody's doing Lich runs... Ah, there's Murmur runs. Here we go. Any room left? Question mark. Probably not. Ah, sick. go bully somebody else's Lich. Or at least get Mountains of Murmurs.
Trapped our operative in an emergency airlock. Find and free the captain.
That's just a rescue, that's fine. Yeah, my Wisp build is kind of this very happy. It's basically a max strength build with slightly less than absolute maximum strength because I don't feel like putting in all three
It is almost as if the infestation has deliberately captured this sort of behavior
Umbral
is
mods.
highly unusual. Keep moving. None of these things have detected you.
So it's just shy of the maximum strength, but you wind up not losing very much in my experience in doing that. Yo, I feel your pain. Like right now, my clan is all... They were on every day, but every single clan I've joined winds up dying within about half a year to a year. And I've formed my own clans and then ditched them, and that involves a lot of resource expenditure. So if people look at my resource totals and they're like, oh, those are really low, you've been playing since like Word Go? It's like, yes, but
Poison tumor nodes growing on the airlocks.
but here's the thing.
With the lasers, we'll put our operative in immediate peril. The
You know,
bypass is done.
I've built and rebuilt clan dojos several times, and frankly, I'm tired of it.
You found the operative.
Someday I'm gonna find a clan that's actually active and actually join them, but a lot of them wind up being kind of like, oh, you don't have 700 captures or kills of Eidolons. Get out. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, but I've got like that many Jordis and Law of Retribution runs, so who's really experienced now? But yeah, I play alone most of the time. I just join pickup groups and hope for the best. If somebody's doing stuff, cool, I'll just join. Oh, actually, there's still more of these guys, so I'm gonna get off of the exit. Because we're doing murmur farms. So if I don't think clans are cross-platform yet either. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the game. I'll play it solo. I can do much of the content solo, but I'd rather play with other people. Maybe someday in the not-too-distant future they'll actually get cross-play working. Or if not cross-play, then at least cross-accounts. Because that way I could at least transfer my account information to PS4 and then play with other people that do have it on PS4, even though I'd have no idea what I'm doing. But the total overpoweredness of my general kit and caboodle would at least mitigate a little bit of that. There can't be many more of these guys left this run. Gotta be approaching the end. I have no idea how I play on a controller. But yeah, they keep talking about, oh yeah, we're working towards at least cross-save, but nothing yet. I can't remember if the developers have passed the buck onto Sony or not on that, being like, oh, it's Sony's fault. If you have an issue, take it up with them. I'm not sure. I haven't read up on it in a while to see what their current state of affairs was regarding that.
Done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Somebody making a chitty chitty. That's right. I have more pedestals I need to plant. I keep forgetting to do that. I think I've got another statue floating around somewhere that I haven't done. But yeah, cross-platform would be absolutely fantastic. It's not like anybody plays the PvP anyway, so it's not like there'd be a big deal. Nobody plays Conclave. I've played Conclave, and I am absolutely terrible at it. Even knowing some of the little tricks of the trade, but none of those I don't think would matter in a console versus PC scenario, other than some of the reflexes you'd have. So there's not much to be gained for all that. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, come on now. There we go. Shank that guy. Sure, you can kill all those guys. I had it, but you got it, guy.
Marines inbound.
But yeah, murmur farming. How about that? And then I'll try and do some of the Deimos content. I have done basically none of that. I've only gone through the little story thing, and that's it. I've not had the time to do farming on that. So that's gonna be fun, figuring out how to farm what. So I'm probably gonna wind up spending half of the stream once I get to that point looking at a Wikipedia page, being like, what the hell am I doing here? Well, that's Warframe. Because the game certainly doesn't explain any of that well. And anything it does explain is never couched in a, you know, it would be best if you did it in this order. But no, no, no. You gotta go look it up elsewhere. Which, you know, okay, I'm used to that, but it is a tad frustrating. Especially when they keep saying, oh, you know, we know that getting players into the game is, you know, new players acclimated is like a really big challenge, and we're trying to really always find ways to make that an easier, smoother process. And I'm like, yep, this is year 7, still waiting on that. Still waiting on a better, I don't know, everything interface for figuring out how to just where you are and where you stand and what to look for and all that. It's a thing. I love the game to death, but man, it's the little things. It's the little things. Let's see if another one pops up in the next second or two, then we'll probably just call it. I didn't plop down my magical flowers, so I can't teleport to them. It's always just short of perfection. Just short of perfection. And then they do something like be like, "Hey, let's add stompy robots to the game." And I'm like, "That's really cool, but how do you make them practical and viable and usable?" And the answer to that is you don't. You really don't. And now they're like, "Oh, we'll actually allow them to walk around on basic tile sets." And I'm like, "That's cool. Is anyone going to do that though?" Because they're kind of slow. And people like to go fast. They like to be speedy speed boys. That is a really annoying sound. Go away. That's kind of annoying too. I can live with that. Yeah, helps if I ready up. Disadvantages of acquiring a ripped series of files from old video games is sometimes they've got sound effects in there that you forget to remove. So, weird alarm noises. Or, you know, somebody now with like an Orff instrument just plinking away, which is somewhat more melodic.
Defend the cargo
is defense. Not sure why he's repeatedly crouching. I don't see any Octavias present. I forgot that I had that equipped. Rocket to the face. Not that it matters anymore, because you only get knocked back when you hit an explosion. You don't die. There we go. Getting the timing on that is harder than it looks. And I make it look so easy. So I flub it right then and there. There we go. So what I'm doing there, in order to mitigate the explosion effect, is I'm doing a dash/roll every time I shoot, or right after I shoot, in the hopes that it mitigates the knockback animation. So or just no knockback animation. Come on, knock me back. Or don't. This is fine. Oh, because I have the Neja hula hoop on. Got it. That's probably it. I see how it is. This is fine. I don't know how he got me. I've been moving around a lot. Mini boom boom. Oh, I can aim, definitely. Oh, he's already got him. Cool. But yeah, once I haven't quite sussed out what I'm gonna do for power swaps when I actually unlock Helmet. I haven't really figured out what I'm doing for that. I'm probably gonna be that guy who slaps Rhino's Roar, or does Rhino first, so I get Rhino's Roar onto whatever I need to put it onto. Even though that cheapens so much of the gameplay, unfortunately. And then I'll probably... I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do after that. Because I don't have a spare Wisp. I think... does Wisp do her 2 or her 3? I think Wisp grants her 2, rather. Which is not nearly as good as her 3. Her 3 would be fantastic. But I have to look that up. But I don't have a spare Wisp anyway. I'd have to go through whatever the quest line and all that to get her again. Actually, come to think of it, don't I have a bunch of the Wisp components from running? Yeah, but I don't have the blueprint, is the problem. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to check it out. See what I got and don't have regarding Wisp. I think I might just need the blueprint, and that's it. But I'd have to find out. Other frames whose powers I can actually remember off the top of my head, that get granted when you go through the Helminth digestion process. Ah, it's loud. Let's crank that down. Get that custom robo quieted a bit. Oh, we won. Oh, I need to check my Lich, my murmur mods. Equipment arsenal. Mostly need to make sure I have them equipped. I don't. Slap Crow in there. I'm gonna have to farm for those mods again eventually. I did a big spot of farming a couple months back and then was like, I hope I never have to touch these again. I will have to touch them again if I ever plan on the layout. How do you mean? Of just the ship itself? I don't think so. The physical layout should be the same, I think, between PS4. Oh, that! Yes. Yes, it is. It is, and I don't like it. Because it doesn't show the same kind of information at a glance that I'd like it to show. That the old one did. You have to, like, click between tabs in order to see everything it has to offer, and I find that kind of onerous. I don't know why I'm still over there. I want to be over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to point... Where are you? Go away. Do I have it or not? There we go. It's just taking a while to capture them, but we should be fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant flowers on here. Because that is gonna let me warp there at a whim, provided I have the energy to cast my 3, which should not be an issue pretty much ever. Not actually what I wanted to do there, but I ain't complaining. You know what, for this guy, I'm gonna plant some flowers for him. Yeah, but they have indeed, they have changed the mission complete screen, and I am not thrilled. It does not really do it for me. I'll go into a, once we get a mission complete, I'll kind of go over the things that grind my gears. Ah! Oh, I did hit the button, but it did the animation a mile away. Weird. Oh, or it can do that. That's fine, I guess.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
C continues to be a hot spot. Maybe I should have taken C. He's handling it though. I shouldn't. Just pop in and provide him with a little help. Don't run that way. Run towards me, please. Thank you. A lot of people don't like using Wisp's blue flower, which gives you little lightning bolts that'll shoot out of your body. I'm quite fond of the pocket crowd control that it generates. It does no damage, and if you don't have a range, or if your Wisp build doesn't have any range on it, it's kind of pointless. Or you don't easily take advantage of it, but every little bit helps. Particularly if you're doing something like the Steel Path, which is hard mode, I guess. take this one and then warp over to the one that I have captured, unless the mission ends. Mission ended.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
So things I don't like is kind of just the weird way it's aligned. I'm accustomed to just scrolling down. It looks like they did actually merge some of it, but if you get like where are you? Yeah, stats. Like you can't see your stats anymore in one page, so they separated it into multiple pages, which I don't really like much. I don't necessarily care about this. It's not awful. Like I will eventually get used to it, but it just doesn't really work for me. Mostly because you get the main thing I dislike is you don't have it so you can actually see your orbiter when you're in your orbiter. And like if somebody starts a mission like this, I don't know that they've done that unless I back all the way out of that screen and I can't easily see that screen again. Whereas the previous interface lets you kind of see that at the same time. It's like, oh, somebody just tried to start a mission. You might want to get off your duff, stop looking at statistics, and have a gander at the mission that they want you to be doing. Hello. So. Not my favorite thing in the world.
We're here to infiltrate Deimos and retrieve highly sensitive information.
I'll take...
If we can avoid alerting them,
B.
this may be easier.
Not. No! Didn't want to do that. Now I have to jump down into the bottom. Remove my buffs. Pop them open again. Find where I'm supposed to be. Where am I going? I'm not going to go with the electrical shocks because the electrical shocks will set off enemies. Although it does also kind of give you... I can get thralls, I'm not exactly sneaky. Well, guess what? Neither am I. Please open. Thank you. Frass him. Ah, there we go. Whew. Oh, I almost jumped through that. That would have been really embarrassing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get back up there. Set. There we go. You know what? I'll let that go down and then do this again. There we go. Oh shoot, that's closed? Ugh. I have to figure out how to get in here. Okay, I can get in through there, I think. This is not going the right way, is it? No, it really isn't. Okay, so I have to do this the hard way. Well, slightly less hard, I guess. This door does not want to open. It is a minor miracle that I've been able to do this without being detected. So where is the easy entrance here, so I know for future reference? It should still be basically the same. Okay, where does this lead to? So what did I not see? If this winds up being graded off, then I know that I actually was fine. Okay, that's graded off, that I can't open. Oop, did I pass? No, where'd you go? Yeah, okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. I could not get through the easy way, because the easy way was not ever made available. I'm gonna double check to make sure there wasn't another entrance. I just didn't see. That Does not look like a functioning grate. Oh, there we go. Let's find out. Also, if I go the right way. When you do spy missions well, they can look cool. I don't. I tend not to. Mostly it's all about just memorizing all the little, the extra ways in, and unfortunately that one did not give me the opportunity to do that. Which is why I kind of panicked. I was like, oh no! I'm gonna actually have to solve this the real way. There's a couple that are, like, ordinarily the puzzle is, or the way to get in there safely is kind of tricky. But the little extra shortcut makes it completely moot. Very easy, very trivial. That's one that can be that way, but that one's not so bad. There's a couple Grenier ones where if the shortcut is up and running and accessible, oh, it takes an otherwise really obnoxious puzzle that you have to worry about dodging probe droids and laser walls and other nonsense, and just removes that entirely. You just bypass the entire puzzle. It's really nice, but this was not one of those times. Alright. Let's see if I've got even one of the proper mods equipped, because now we've unveiled one of them. See this. The fact that there's stuff going on in the background right now, like they could be queuing up a mission, and I can't see that until that happens. Forcing me out of that screen. Ugh. I don't like that. That I don't like. Yes, yeah, Limbo is a great choice, particularly for Corpus, as is Ivara. Where's Netra? Do I have a Netra equipped? No, where's Netra? Do I not have one? No, I have one. Ugh. 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 I need to farm more. No. I don't want to farm more of these. You pop that over there.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Like the rest of it, the data it shows, the information it shows at that completion screen is workable. I can work around that, because a lot of the data I don't really need to see or care about all that much. Like the personal stats, like, oh, you killed this many enemies, or you did that much. It's nice to see that, but I don't need to see it on the end screen. Showing me my rewards is most important, so that they have right. But the fact that it's like all blocked off and you can't really see that you've actually loaded into your orbiter, for starters, and B, that somebody started a mission or quit or whatever easily, is kind of a it feels like it should have been real easy to see that would be kind of a nuisance, and they didn't. Are we going down? Yes, we're going down. Oh, here we go. Not mine, but somebody's. I don't need it. I need to change my interface so that I can actually see that lower right-hand corner of my screen, because it keeps going off screen because of the, oh, what's the term? It's not. Is it haptic feedback? No, that's something to do with your eyeball tracking or something. It's like a pseudo haptic feedback effect, so the way the UI jiggles when you move quickly. That was not quite what I wanted to do. That should do that.
Most efficient, operator. Ordis has located the next bank of machinery. Now, turn your attention to the practical. Locate the puzzle and initiate the overdrive sequence.
Probably switch my frame up pretty soon just to switch my frame up.
Allow Alex personnel to reverse the sequence.
Since in Warframe variety is the spice of life. Kazong, what frame would you like me to play as, or frame or weapon combination after this? You're watching, you get the say. So long as you don't mind if I play it really cheesily, if need be. Because I'll play as whatever. I have every frame right now but Inaros Prime, because I haven't taken the time to grind for him. I have Zaku and everyone else. And most of the weapons. There's a couple of the new weapons that I don't have yet. Oh, here we go. Done already. That didn't take long.
Success. Core melt initiated.
So yeah, if there's any frames you want to see done, please feel free. Some hitching, which is a little disconcerting.
Mission complete. Excellent.
So far, it doesn't look like my system is revving up like crazy, which is good. Let's see. Oh, he left too. They all left. Ash, okay. Okay, Ash it is. Alright, I haven't played Ash in a long time, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see what I got here. I wanted to change my appearance and make sure that I've got the regalia I need. Suda. Alright, we got that. Let's see, what do I got? What do I got? Let's see, I got a... Wow, that's kind of an all-rounder with no duration. So this is probably a murder build, designed to do Blade Storm and probably teleport and maybe a bit of shuriken, but absolutely no smokescreen whatsoever. So... What other builds do I have? I probably have a full duration. Here's that full duration. So I can actually use smokescreen, which is caps out at a kind of pitiful 24.5 seconds. Zoinks, that's pretty bad. What else do I have? Yeah, Inaros is great. If you want a ludicrously durable frame, Inaros is the go-to. I would argue that Hildren can actually out-tank him a bit. A few frames can get real close, but Inaros, for straightforwardness of how you build him, it's real easy. Just stack as much health and armor as you can. Ta-da. Profit. Whereas Hildren requires you kind of gimmick around with her shield gating mechanic a little to make her really, really good. I'll do the strength build because just insta-gibbing enemies is kind of fun in large crowds. Oh wow, a 1 second duration smoke screen. Ah, that's great. Ah, that's, wow. Yikes, that is a short duration. Teleport, on the other hand, what do I have on here? Do I have lethal teleport? I do not. Co-action drift, because I can make this slightly more exciting, I think. Do I have... No, I have cunning drift. What other drifts are there? Energy-wise, I'm kind of low. I don't know if I like that. You know what, that probably still stands pretty well. Making you want to grind. Oh no! So much grind, so little time. We'll go with this for now. Casual Tridolons need Harrow. Ew. I could do a Tridolon. Actually, let me see what Deimos has going for it at the moment. Because I haven't done any of that. I'm going to have to go through and see. Wait, which one of these is... Okay, this is the town. I say that in quotes. I just have to figure out what I need to grind for. I know I need to level up the standing a lot. Yeah, Ash just looks great. Right now I've got a combination equipment arsenal. I have my Ash Prime and I'm using the Ash Immortal skin with the... Like, here's Ash Prime regular, which looks real sleek and cool. Here's the regular Ash, which looks the way it looks. But then, if you go with the Ash Immortal skin, you keep the arm pads and some of the other accoutrements, like these things on his thighs, thigh armor, and footy things, these footy spikes. But you change the pattern on his torso and back, so it's got kind of a nice detailed look there. If you do the Koga or Shroud skin, they change completely. I think they look fine, but my personal favorite is the going with the Immortal skin, where it keeps the Prime accoutrements attached, and then I have some armor latched on there to make him have extra gribble, because why not? Let's see what we got. I don't know how to play Ash.
We are good friends.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a bounty and pray that I know what I'm doing, which I don't. So we're just going to somehow find where bounties are. Where the hell are bounties? Fast travel! Fishing gear trade, dissect fish, mining gear trade, mine gems, exchange tokens, accept bounties. There we go. Mother,
There are bounties.
no expiry, that's lovely. I don't know how to do an isolation vault, I have no clue. I know I need to do these, but I don't know how. So, I don't know. What's nano applicator? I think I have that already. Yeah, I already have that. Yeah, so, the basic thing going on in Deimos is Deimos, which is a moon of, one of the moons of Mars, has a rampant infestation problem, and so she's like, she's an Orokin that's like partially subsumed by this infestation. All of the Orokin apparently have weird, long, creepy Slender Man arms for some reason. On some of them, you can see what look like inlaid circuitry or something. So they look pretty creepy. So they're like mutated and stuff, and it's kind of gross. And it is proof that the Orokin are not gone, which is, I guess, good. Not really, because they were horrible bastards, but they were, by all accounts, not very nice individuals. I'm gonna just pick one of these at random. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to navigate this area. Where do I go? I don't know what I'm doing. But like, you basically, the little plot line they have, and I won't spoil what actually happens in the plot line, has you interacting with all these people who are kind of been half infestation corrupted. They're like a family. And so they come out of weird polyp barnacle things and talk to you, and you do fetch quests for them and stuff. Come on, move. There we go. I have to get to these guys. So here's Deimos. It's really pretty. It's very red too. I don't know what that is, but I scanned it. I know what that is. That's a rocket to their teeth. Swoosh! Bonk! Oh, that's a Spectre I teleported to. So here's lots of bad dudes. Oh yeah, let me... Oh, do I have to... I don't remember how to play Ash, are you kidding? Golly. There's all sorts of resources you have to collect. I'm not even going to start on how to do fishing in this, it's different. Here's a lake of... what's a nice way to put this? Let's just say it's somewhat more viscous than earwax. Oh, hey, that's big and scary. Go away. So it's a earwax lake, and that is the best case scenario. It is, I believe, something far different, used for different purposes. We get all kinds of infested centipedes and stuff now, which is cool. Whatever the hell that thing is, I don't even know. It's dead now. Ow! Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, go shank those things. Please get off me. Oh, it would really help if I had the, it would help more if I could aim. But there's like bounty hunters on the surface that you can help out with, for some of the bounties. It's this guy. Oh wait, no, that's a necromech. I really need to get around to getting one of those. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Somehow I think he might be exaggerating. Alright, let's try and get some targets and then do the Ash teleport thing. Neat. I don't know what that is. That's a thing. It did something. Not quite what I wanted to do. But yeah, you talk to a droney thing, you talk to these weird creepy mutant people, and then Deimos is a giant infested ball of wasteland with all these cool, a lot of verticality, and then little nooks and crannies and caverns. So it's a pretty cool environment. It's another open world area, kind of like the Plains of Eidolon or the I kind of wanted to. How do I make myself teleport with them? Do I just tap? Is that what I'm doing wrong?
We've got Sidwell singing the same song as our victim. Careful now.
Infestation activity has dropped to virtually zero. A speedy resolution.
Well, if I'd had you around, I never would have gotten into this mess. Keep looking, Teller. I think you're close.
For science!
You made it. Oh, I could kiss those scary metal feet of yours.
Ew.
One last favor. Please watch my back while I collect the need to grab some
Keep
water.
dropping on down.
Be sure.
You gotta find out what's protecting them, and then take your shot.
Here we go. A lot going on screen. I'm pretty sure my clones did all that, but I'm not positive. Probably be faster if I just shot at them, to be honest. But not quite as flashy. What's this over here? Shank it. Splat. Oh, that's a shield osprey. Never mind. I can't kill that. Don't fall, thank you. And collect a bunch of samples, and we need to keep the drone alive. It's about to die. It's dead. We failed the bonus. Why even live? Oh, do I have to press 3 to do it? I know there's a way to do that. I need to check at Ash's. Ash's power set.
Marvelous. That should be enough to keep the Inzati happy. Give them here.
He did.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hate it. I would give anything to get off this forsaken rock.
These are like overlords from StarCraft. They bring enemies along for the ride. Eeh. Oh, that's the change of the daytime, and
How can a whole moon be
that thing starts floating around. And it shoots like that other worm, which is now falling.
As I said, Boone
And
has
that
to
drops
use
various resources down on the ground.
Descent, for example, is acceptable.
Don't know why that happened exactly. It did. Oh, that's one of the things that they can spring out from. That's what's going on. I need to... I don't know where the exit is, unfortunately, because I'm... I guess it's this big blowy thing. I gotta hope. Fingers crossed, eh? Oh boy. Where is the entrance even? Is it over here? Yeah, here we go. Swoosh. I'm gonna check, because I know there's a way to join in the Bladestorm attack sequence. Let me check, abilities, maybe? Slash damage, da 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 da. So we're gonna seek out destroy the back camera, smoke screen, teleport. Mark an enemy 3 times with Blade Storm before casting to increase the number of times Ash's Shadow clones attack. Casting teleport on a marked enemy while Ash's clones are attacking does not consume energy. Immune to damage when teleporting to an enemy during Shadow Clone's attacks, but I'm not teleporting. Of course there's another phone call. Never mind, that one was not relevant. I'm gonna leave this group because I'm bad and I don't know what I'm doing. So that went pretty well. Let's go to equipment arsenal. Come on. Abilities, tips. Immune to damage, yada yada yada. Blade Storm's animation speed can be increased. Okay. Reduces cost. Any enemy line of sight. So how do I, with Blade Storm, join in? Apparently by doing teleport, but it did not apparently do anything before, possibly because they were too dead, which would about do it. If quickening using Fury, because I have some very, very high attack speed builds that I can engage in, because having 2.25 attack speed is tad silly, but absolutely delicious. Let's see, what weapons do I want to use? I want to use something cool. What cool weapons do I have? I have many cool weapons. I have more cool weapons than I know what to do with. What I want are practical cool weapons. What do I got for practical cool weapons? That's the real question. Is there a way to pick one at random? Let's go with a Mutilus Cernos. Why not? We're fighting infested. Let's fight them with style. Do I have room for this? Obviously not. Actually, I do have rifle ribbons though. What do we got? Solo interception, level 30. Oh, that's easy. I could do that in my sleep. That is slightly harder, but still very doable. I might do one of those in a minute. What do I got here? I got multi-shot. Is this a full status build? Is that what's going on here? I don't truthfully know. What is this? I don't know what the zog's going on. I'm not paying attention. So obviously I have never formed my Mutilus Cernos. Whatever, I don't need to. Got a big dangling carapace is what I've got. I don't need a fully modded Mutilus Cernos to put in work. Pistols. What do I got? What cool pistols do I have? That I actually want to use today. I've got a rocket pistol. I might do the rocket pistol. Oh, I've got a Cyanix. I can blast them, their souls into the negative zone with this, so I'll do that. Oh, I actually have a ribbon for that. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's disgusting. I'll keep the Ninkandi because I like the Ninkandi and it's good to have something to fall back on. Let me find the person I need to talk to. Fast travel. Mother. Okay. So I do have those. But I need to dump resources into her. Is that through grandmother? I think it's through grandmother. Exchange. Ah, trade tokens for standing. There we go. If it's 100 per... Yes, that comes out to 5,000. Very nice.
Shall we?
Do I really have to keep hopping between these people to do this? This is awful. Rank up. There we go. I don't even know. Evidently, I got them from whatever those critters are. Rank up. Yay. I've ranked up. Yeah!
You wish to negotiate?
Oh, jeez. What do you even have for me? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Trophies I don't care about. I can write those off immediately. Resource blueprints I am going to have to get eventually. And whatever the hell that is. Proto shield. Oh, this is for pets. So there's a feature in the Deimos update that basically is Build-A-Bear, like Zaws and kit guns, but for a cat or dog pet. Let that sink in a moment. So you're able to build them. Gosh, because any one of these would be more relevant. I do need echo lures to eventually do conservation. Ugh. Hate conservation. It's just such a lot of time for kind of dubious reward. I don't know how expensive any of these are. Maybe I'll just get the Deimos blueprint and call it. I don't know how I get the barrel or any of that. I have no clue. That's kind of loud. I'm gonna want to turn that down probably. Other than that, I do need to get some of these. Mining is probably pretty easy to do though, so if I take one, I should probably do it for someone that's kind of a pain. What does the sun do? I know the sun does something. What does he do? Warframe. Okay, don't care about that. So this is that portion where we're gonna do the Wikipedia page crawl. Deimos. Jeez, I don't know. What do we got? No. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Where are you? Heart of Deimos quest. I do want to look at, because that's going to tell me where I need to go. Here we go. Here we go. And Trotty, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So I'm going to need to get father and daughter tokens. Son. The son, as I recall, is a pain in the butt. He is conservation because of course he is. So I should probably take one of the conservation related rewards. One of those two, basically. And then whatever antigens are. Oh, here we go. Here's costs. Nice. Thank you, Warframe Wiki. Warframe Wiki, you're saving my bacon. Alright, I don't know what these antigens do. I think they're related to the Build-A-Bear aspect. So, those are the most expensive, so I should probably take one of them. Or the Echo Lord. Oh, I only need a regular trank rifle. Okay, that's reassuring. And I've already got a trank rifle from whatever it's called. Fortuna. Alright. Okay. So I guess I'm getting the... What's 250 standing anyway? Get that one. So that'll save me some... Ah! I think something's gone horribly wrong with the textures.
Rate them at all. You
Dump them in the exocrine. We can rebuild. They're still out there, and doing quite well, it seems. I wanted to wound you, not maim. You're right to hate me.
No. I deny you my hatred. Find something else to feed on. Whatever you've become, I am still your sister.
You are more. I see that now. I name you Kaylee, Water Scourge.
Okay. Well, that was a little odd.
Goodbye.
Yeah. So that happened. I guess they show us little cutscenes now whenever you rank up. This is the daughter. She does fishing.
I do know, what we look like.
Do you, though?
I always did. But you didn't hesitate, did you? To help us.
Right. Because I'm a godless abomination, a godless profiteering abomination that will do anything to get shiny new toys. And obviously, they have new shiny toys, some of which are rather squicky and gross, but are shiny, ultimately, in the grand scheme of things. This right along her arm here is what I'm talking about when I talk about weird. It kind of looks like I/O ports or something. I think that's a VGA port right there. That one might be... Stop hiding your HDMI port, woman. Damn! So they're creepy and gross. Oh, I don't have one of these spears. Do I have the... No, I don't have the resources. Of course not. Someone's trying to call me again, and I don't care. I have other things to do today. Oh! So I need to get that spear. Because that will pass through the definitely earwax. Let's not think about what else it could be. Fluid with extremely high viscosity and surface tension. Your regular spears can't go through it, so it allows you to kind of grab stuff a bit more easily. That'll make sense later, if I ever afford that.
Be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. There are fascinating
I'm not buying
things
these.
down in the exocrine. Grotesque, yes, but survival is...
I'm not buying that. Go out. Get out. Oh, here we go. I can actually buy some of these. Neat. So you can get these tokens that each one of this family has like tokens that you have to get that you can. It's kind of like what goes on with the debt bonds. Debt bonds in Fortuna, except you have to like do more tasky things. It's not as easy to just straight up buy them, unfortunately. And then by trading those in, you get progress to your syndicate affinity thing.
You know where to find me.
So what I need to go to fast travel is OTAC.
Did you come to talk
Nope,
about mining
that's
together?
not who I need to go to.
We
I
will
need to go
build
to
the future.
Lloyd. Because Lloyd is the bearer of good things, and in order to get a necromech, which I very, very much want to do, I need to go through whatever he's got me to go through.
Hello. Are you requiring something?
Minerals!
Shush. So how do I trade matrices for standing? Well, I don't have any of these, obviously. I don't know what any of these do, but they do something. These are probably... How do I... And then you have actual necromechs. I'm not going to buy those just yet. Not until I actually have one. Browse wares. You can buy
make a trade.
components for your medium-sized robot. So that takes whatever amount of time that it takes. So I need to... I don't know exactly how I get those. I want to say those are probably from those fast travel. Yeah, faction work is just... Like, so long as you're doing something else alongside doing it, it's not so bad, but if that's all you're going for, oy, it can get tedious quick.
Remember, don't go anywhere unarmed.
Oh, here we go. I can trade stuff in. Let's see. I have most of those resources. That's nice. I do not have Vom Residue, whatever that is. I know what that is. That's stuff you need to do other things. You get that from when it changes
But you'll be back. Trust me.
what time of day it is. It changes. You have some pretty cool mods you can wind up getting from this guy. For weapon-specific mods, kind of like you'd have for Syndicate mods, but minus the whole Syndicate bonus thing. So this one restores 300 health for every 3 status effects, and it has a plus 90% status chance, and that's for the Paris Prime. Just straight up adding viral damage and a substantial chunk of it to the Ak Bronco Prime. Pretty rad. For the Soma Prime, each hit increases critical chance by 1.2%. Resets upon reloading or holstering, and since the Soma Prime can dump ammo, I don't know if that includes multi-shot, because that could spike up very high very quickly. Where's the other one here? Ammo, plus 75% ammo efficiency while airborne, which means I think there's a 75% chance for bullets not to cost anything. So if you stay in the air, you can just ammo dump. So these are all very, 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 very cool things that I can't afford and will not be able to afford for quite some time. I want these sorted by rank so I actually know what I can get at. Oh, okay, so you just buy them from here. I should have probably gotten the Deimos or Keratinos blueprint. That one's kind of expensive. The barrel you have to build using expensive things.
Sure. Take your time. Don't go getting infested now.
Yeah, well, little late for that. Kind of, sort of, not really, I guess. So there's a lot going on here, and there's... Oh, that's not what I want to do. There's a...
That I never could persuade them
Oh, no, I don't
to
care
throw
about that. Go away.
If you're sure
That's like
you
cosmetic
and I
stuff.
have a
No. Yes, here we go. There's like a materials exchange. So you can exchange given tokens for other no, this isn't the one either. Yeah, here we go. I had the right one first. The first whatever. I don't know words. Are you kidding? I'm tired. I have coffee in me. I'm tired. Basically you can trade various tokens towards grandmother tokens, which are worth quite a lot. Let me go to trade tokens for standing. A grandmother token is worth 1,500, whereas all the rest are quite a bit less. Usually the exchange, if you go to exchange family tokens, winds up working out for you pretty well. So 10 father tokens, trade tokens for standing. A father token is worth 100. So you're basically getting a free 500 standing from that right there, which is kind of good. I should not have traded in those father tokens that I traded in before. I'm feeling really, 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 really stupid right now. And that all changes like on a ongoing basis. But you typically need a bunch of tokens of varying stripes in order to actually do all that. So that's it's convoluted. There's somebody probably already has like a set method for doing that efficiently at this point. I don't.
My only interest. I'm also interested in mining.
Okay. Haha, very funny. Oh yes, he is hilarious. He is so funny. He is like a claptrap from Borderlands. He is so funny. He makes me laugh. Ha ha ha.
So many things to mine on
I'm
Deimos.
lying.
For
I
instance,
don't laugh
you
at
can
that.
mine minerals,
I'm sorry. This may be a
gems,
very unpopular
minerals.
opinion, but I found Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel to be, at least in terms of the quote comedy unquote, to be just about excruciating. Almost to the point of physical pain. It was pretty bad. So these are all 1,000, and I need to get them as soon as... Oh, these are 2,000. Sugar. I need to get these as soon as humanly possible. I can't make any use of them anyway, because I need to farm up the resources.
Well, poot.
Shush. Here we go, expeditions, and these are all... you trade in resources to get tokens. Which maybe I should do. Okay, there's 3 there. I need whatever that is, necrothene.
Shrewd. See you again.
Alright, so from here, I should probably do either fishing or mining, but as both of those are so tedious as to be soul-destroying, I'm going to do another bounty. Mother? Give me your bounty, mother!
To be done here on Deimos.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Resource caches. Do-do-do-do-do-do. More research oh no, that's just extraction. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, that can get me a Quasis. I already have the Quasis, but because somebody was cool and gifted me a Zaku pack, which was nice of them to do. Okay, so ISO vaults are what I need to do in order to get necromech components. So that is what we are doing. We will do one of those.
Let's see what you're made of.
I don't know how to play Ash, so this is going to be
Much
interesting.
has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the and
Taking
darkest
notes.
secrets.
Yeah, well,
Find a way to get inside,
I'm having to take
and the
notes
necroguard
too,
will
because
guide you
I don't know
through.
what I'm doing.
See what's happening down there. Tell me
I
what
should
he has been
really
up
just
to.
take a day and browse the wiki and be like, how does all this work? What do I have to do? Open the door, please. Thank you. So I have to find where all these people are. They're about 500 meters, or 250 meters away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Soul bad guy. Oh, goodness. We guilty gear now. Don't I need arc gun kills? I think I do. Boom.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Oh, we're doing cloacas now? You? Gross. I would have a cavat with me, but I also have mountains of things in this biome that I need to scan, so I've got a Helios Prime doing all the scanning work. I don't know what that was, but they picked it up.
Well done. We can access the infested tunnels now. Head inside.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the other thing. I wanted the beamy beams.
Warning. Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Certain infested
does it keep
organisms
doing
are
that?
massively increasing
go.
the toxicity levels. Eliminate them.
Hey, we can use infested
Glad there was
ants to
a
keep the
Protea
toxin out
around.
here.
Because Protea makes this pretty. She's very handy, because she provides that shield buff. I'm quite fond. Might do a run as Protea in a minute. All sorts of resources falling down. Most of which are nanospores. I just realized I don't have my music going right now, which is kind of not what I wanted. I do want to have my music going, even though it's kind of obnoxious. There we go. More tunes, so I don't go mad. Mad, I say! And since they're all soundtracks from, like, decades-old video games, I don't think anyone's going to care and have my account dinged. But who knows?
These are the last of the infested in the area. The largest and deadliest specimens from deeper levels. Be careful.
I don't know what that guy is, but he's large and in charge. Ugh! Thing's getting, like, rubber banded everywhere. There we go. I was trying to do that for a while now, but now I finally did. So yeah, that Protea is helping a lot.
Hey, the tox level's coming down. Now the infested have backed off. We can go to the vault.
I guess we can go to the vault.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested.
There we go. Mucho del Shanko. Oh. I'm falling way behind. That's not good. Let us catch up. I guess my only complaint with this the Deimos open world location is that everything's kind of reddish brown.
You must defeat it, Tenor.
Oh boy. did. I don't know what that does. So we'll just get to shanking people then. Not all died. Most of them did though, which is good. I also don't have a huge amount of energy pool to work with, but I don't actually need one. That is a lot of enemies. I'm gonna let them deal with that. Ooh. Oh, because it wasn't a marked enemy. Got it. Got it. But I also have arcane energized, so any like energy that drops is basically all coming my way. Oh, jeez. So are we activating this reactive crystal at the vault? I don't know. We did. I don't know what those are. That was a lot of them. I'm not totally sure what we're doing right now.
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted. Right this way.
So obviously we need to keep him from dying, I guess. I say obviously, that is a big assumption on my part. Likely a safe one. Kind of wishing I had my Baruch along, but Baruch trivializes like the entire game, so maybe not. Well, that's a number of enemies. We're gonna go and I'm gonna go kill that. Pick up the energy they drop. Me having magnetize on this arc gun is not actually doing me any favors.
Spooky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them have.
The gas damage, though, is putting in work, so that's good. I want to be a little more careful. I really want some of the Proteus shield boosters. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. But since they have a reddish power color scheme, I can't easily see them. Yay! Hooray for edginess being actively hidden.
Now that I have activated all of the generators, the Volgo is now active and awaiting the correct code.
Oh dear. So now there's a puzzle, I guess, and we need to find whatever the puzzle is. It's a Simon Says type arrangement. And I'm not going to know what to do, but other people surely are smarter than I am and have done this before. So they'll be able to figure out what to do. God, that thing looks cool. Until it tried to do that, I didn't like that at all. That was bad. Go away. Cease. Yeah, okay, have fun with that. Where is everyone? Are they down here? They're down here. Oh, I'm slow.
If you botch it 3 times, the vault locks you out for good. So don't do that, okay?
Unfortunate. You have 2 attempts remaining. I do not know
Sweet.
what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
You ought to be congratulated, Tenno. Few can confront the guardians of the isolation vaults.
We got things.
Mastery of the void and all its implications.
Many things.
But this must suffice for now.
I'm glad they knew what they were doing, because I surely don't. So that went well, I guess. So where's the thing that's over here? That. Okay, now I guess we all retreat from here. Doing those solo would probably be a bit of a trial. I'm gonna just get Ah, God, it's got my legs! So that's one of the fishies that just showed. Yeah, see, fishy. I can't grab it though, because where is the? Oh, it's up here. Where are you? I like the ribbed for her pleasure staircase there. That's very nice. I just said that out loud. Oh boy. So that went reasonably well, I thought. I just don't know what I did for any of it. Oh, those give void traces too? That's cool. So lots of resources, which is the practical upshot, whatever this is. Extra slash damage and status chance. That's actually pretty rad. It's very rad, actually. I don't know what that is. It's a lens for ornament. Cool. So yeah, things were got. Yeah, let's do another one of those. I'm gonna switch frames. I don't think I ever used my primary weapon at all that entire time. If I did, I wasn't aware of it. I'll do Baruch because Baruch is Baruch is what he is. He is in a tier unto his own. Yes. It's Arcane Avenger. Yes. No. That's not what I want. Is it? Because I'm not sure that that works with my murder fists. What is the one I'm looking for? Victory? So Arcane Strike I definitely want. Because that increases my melee speed and is very good. Ah, crunchy spinal column. Where are you? It's melee damage. No. It's like on crit for melee damage, I think. Where are you? It's not healing. I don't think it's Phantasm. It's not Guardian. I know it's not Trickery. Warmth, Victory, Headshot, Kill. That's... Arcane Velocity is superb for either Mesa or Titania. No, though that one's not bad. No, though that one's very nice. No. No. Headshot. Health pickup. Headshot. No. Momentum? No, that's sniper rifles. No. Yes. Then again, having a bunch of boosted crit chance might not be a bad idea either. I don't know. 180% melee damage is kind of inconsequential, and I will be getting crits with frequency. I don't know, either one of those is probably fine. The melee speed one is pretty much non-negotiable. Where are you? Arcane Strike. This is kind of an odd build. Because it goes, I maximize my range so that Desolate Hands puts in a lot of work. They basically they shoot off of me frequently to enemies. I also can use my 2. Basically, this build is designed around getting my 4 Serene Storm up as early as possible, and up as frequently and consistently as possible. Oh, Mesa's great. Mesa shreds in the right circumstances. For these, I'm not sure. I'm going to show you Baruch doing this real quick, and I'll probably have to go. The lull I've got here, which puts all enemies to sleep in a big radius, is not going to be that... You're not using it for the sleep, you're using it purely to gain the Serene Storm gauge up so that you can use it early. So this is the main reason we play Baruch is for Reactive Storm, which is an augment for his 4, which grants plus 250% status chance and changes its damage type to match the enemy weakness. So basically, if you have like 4 enemies in a room and one of them has shields, so magnetic is going to damage them the most, one has alloy armor, so that corrosive will damage him most, one has infested flesh, so gas damages them most, and one has, I don't know, cloned flesh, so radiation damages them most. They're all going to take basically the maximum amount of damage possible regarding elemental distribution. So he's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why I didn't have a max adaptation equipped. That's a little odd. Adaptation's kind of useful because I'm liable to take some hits. So I'm going to do another one of those bounties. Of course, now I have to find out how to get to the exit. Is that right over here? Yes, it is. And I'm going to hope against all hope that I don't have to do it solo, because I will not know what to do. I'm going to walk slowly towards the exit. Thanks. Heck with this. So, one of the other things I like about our good friend Baruch is that you don't really need tons of energy to make him work. Oh, we've got an Octavia. This is going to be a cakewalk. Octavia is disgustingly broken. And fingers crossed that they never ever figure out just how she just shatters the game in half. They being Digital Extremes, the developers. Oh.
Let's go inside before it starts chilling.
Warning, toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible.
Alright, we could probably switch to murder mode in a sec. So, cool things, and I go over this I think every stream that I play as Baruch. Cool things about Baruch. His 3 now will shoot a dagger to an ally. Or an enemy. If the enemy gets hit by a dagger, they are disarmed / staggered, and you gain some of that restraint gauge over on the right, or it decreases rather, which is good because you want that decreased so you can use your 4. If it goes onto an ally, it's a free dagger. You don't expend a dagger to shoot it onto an ally. This did not used to be true, and it made things kind of onerous. If the ally's dagger shoots off to an enemy, and those daggers also provide a certain degree of damage resistance. If the dagger shoots off of the ally and hits an enemy, you will gain some of that restraint gauge, so you can wind up having a lot of free restraint reduction. All the way up there. So the enemies are spawning kind of all over the place, so I'm not yet going to switch. Oh, wow, that's really pitiful. I'm not doing very much damage. I'm feeling kind of bad. This too will pass. I will start doing massive damage in a minute. In fact, I will start doing massive damage right now. So all these things I'm shooting out of my hands go through walls. They do they do damage of whatever type the enemies are weakest to, plus whatever damage I also have equipped. It has a pretty decent stance that allows you to do quite a lot of damage and hits over quite a long range when it decides to hit enemies that are up there like that. Best frame combo with Mesa, as in other frames to team up with? Pretty much anyone that's going to buff what she's already doing. She already has a damage resist, so that's not as critical, but most damage resist abilities stack. So Agara would not go amiss. Something that's going to buff her fire rate is probably nice, so Wisp can do that pretty nicely. Wisp can buff fire rate very handily. Another good one would probably be so Gara, Wisp, Nova, but Nova goes well with just about anything. Because that's going to either speed up or slow enemies down, depending on how you have her spec'd. And it's going to make it so that they take double damage, which is very nice. Actually, Protea. Protea has her 3 generates a little dispensary, and that dispensary can drop energy orbs, and those energy orbs you can pick up as Mesa and refill your energy, which you can't get from, say, a Trinity. Trinity is still a good option because it'll fill up your energy whenever you pop out of Peacemaker. Where are we going? Do we want to be down here?
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip. You
did.
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
Man, I really hope that I wasn't supposed to, like, not murder him to death, because I did. Let's do that. That's better. I should have waited for enemies to spawn. So other cool things about this stance. But yeah, basically anybody who's going to provide some kind of a buff is going to be handy. Protea is good, not just for her 3, which provides the energy, but also for the shield orbs that Protea can throw out, which will give Mesa some extra overshields that she can use for when she's stationary doing Peacemaker. Makes you a lot harder to kill, which is very good. Other good frames, gosh, I'm having to mentally go through the list.
Well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous.
Rhino. Rhino's Roar is handy, because that boosts the damage that your Peacemakers deal. Boosts the damage you do in general, really. But also Equinox. Equinox, I think, provides a good damage buff to boot.
And there is no countermanding that.
Alright, so we're activating our vault generators now. So yeah, basically anybody who does buffs is going to be good for Mesa as a team up, or generally keeping Mesa alive so she can keep doing her thing. I'd probably push towards Wisp or Protea, but now that you can get Protea's 3 on any Warframe, if you do the Helminth thing and trade in a Protea, you may not need that anymore. In fact, you could be the Mesa with the Protea ability, and thus supply yourself with energy, which is kind of broken. But hey, them's the breaks. What's another? Oh, what's her name? Oh. Octavia's good as well. Octavia's good in general for anyone, but Octavia's really nice for Mesa, because if the Mesa goes and gets the crouch buff and is cloaked, then Mesa is shooting at things while invisible. How rad is that? Also, if you can time the shots so that you wind up getting the damage slash... or is it multi-shot, or is it both? The multi-shot buff, that I believe applies to the Peacemakers as well, so do not quote me on that, I may be misremembering. Mirage is good for the Eclipse ability, because that can provide either a damage resistance buff or a damage buff, depending on if you're in the light or dark. There's someone I'm forgetting, probably. Those are the big ones. Oh, we're down there now. Whoops. Just my energy real quick, just to be on the safe side. There's a specific order in which you have to open these. I'm looking.
Watch it 3 times. The vote locks you out for good. So don't do that, okay?
So I didn't memorize that at all, unfortunately. So that's a lot easier than it looks, I guess. Cool.
I hope you can find these.
Oh, cool.
Very,
Amber.
very good.
Neat.
You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
The speed. Oh, there it is. It's fondling me to death. Oh no. Oh, they're still down there. Should I be worried about that? No, they're coming. Are there SAM turrets? What? How are there projectiles incoming? Don't tell me that. You'll make me scared. I don't like to be scared. You know what? Oh, that's the wrong one. I wanted that. Punch me. I dare you. Give me energy now. Yes. Yes! We're doing another one, I guess. Okay. I can do that. One more, and then I gotta go.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the vault, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there.
Oh, they're way over here. Right.
If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to open up for us. Think of it like gathering bait. Infested gippies. That should do nicely. Find more. We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Okay. Or we're just way back there for some reason. Alright.
Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel.
Whee! Funk.
Protect the vessel while it is stewing. This stench is bound to draw infested.
So I'm giving the vessel some of the daggers, which is nice. This soundtrack's kind of morose. I don't want that. I know what I want. Oh, shoot. Where are you? Oh, it's not here. Okay, good question. Here you are.
Grab the snack and throw.
run all across Hex Half Acre. I don't like that get to objective players waiting for you 0 thing being up there. That's kind of annoying, but...
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle. Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic.
This is a very deep cavern.
We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced. Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Hence the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts.
Does it go away if I hit escape? Nah, it doesn't. No. Nada. Pop one of those. Somebody left the squad for some reason. That really obnoxious noise is me doing slide attacks, which A, do a fairly large amount of damage, do a big swirl around you, and anything caught and hit by it gets levitated into the air. So if you don't kill it, it is ready to die. So it's kind of great.
Local infested are inbound.
I'll bet they are.
Last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
Oh, that's not the one I want to do. Unfortunately, I have red as an energy color here, which is just about invisible. That's right. I have the Ballistica Prime, which makes little enemy space ghosts if you kill them with it. I forgot about that. And those attack enemies as well, which is rad. I had completely forgotten, unfortunately, because I pay a lot of attention. There we go. I want to revive that guy.
We can proceed to the isolation vaults.
Turn off my restraint.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await.
Oh, this one's a long way away. This is a big cavern. I should probably be mining. If I were Limbo, I would be. Did I go the right way?
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromancer so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
The Guardian of the Vault approaches.
Where are you, dude?
You must defeat it, Tenno.
There you are, dude. Let's scan him real quick.
Sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
Unfortunately, he is going to be short-lived. He did. Oh, he so did.
My concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
I guess there was another one that killed this guy. Well, womp womp and stuff. Activate the reactive crystal at the vault. Well, we haven't gotten that far. I don't know where we're going. Okay. Is there something I'm missing here? That might be the door. No, just haven't found all those things yet, apparently. These are really separated too, so it's going to take like a day for this to get done. They may have the right idea. Oh, now I have to figure out how to get out of here. That's gonna be fun. I'll try following names and hoping for the best, but I'm not confident. Because I am not really sure where I am. Alright, how did I get in here? How do I get out? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton. Hi. Joe. Right. Well, that dude left. So let's get out of here. Okay, so I'll just assume that going uphill is good at this point, and actually getting me towards whatever my objective is. I'm not sure what that is at this point. This goes slightly uphill, and it goes downhill again. That's not ideal.
I will take you to the safety.
Ah, jeez. Okay. set in mind, that's good.
I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they've begun to stay away.
I went the wrong way. I need to defend this guy. Hello. There again. Ah, jeez. Or is he still up there? I'm not sure which it is.
All active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains.
They're shooting their white viscous goo at me. I don't like it. I don't like being covered in it. It's nasty, it's gross, and I have to always wash it out of my dendrites. I don't know. Frames don't have hair. Not really. So he's going somewhere. These things that he's got to go to are separated by what feels like a couple miles of body cavity. Oh wait, this is the one I actually want to be at. So I need to memorize the pattern.
A maximum of 3 errors
It
are
is
permitted
that,
before the fail-safe protocol
that,
seals the vault. Do
that,
not
that.
simply guess.
That,
I do not know what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some.
I should have probably scanned that thing, but we didn't. We didn't care.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is an order for
Okay,
your
we got things. That's nice.
There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
Okay, now hopefully that teleporting object will show up so that I can get yanked to the surface and not have to look for the surface yanker. Or actually work my way to the surface, because that'll take... Oh, at this rate, probably about a week. This was supposed to be short and painless, and it has turned long and arduous. The very antithesis of what we were striving to accomplish here. I will follow this person and their robot armor, and pray that they know where they're going, because I certainly don't. Yes, yes, they trudge gainfully. Thunk, 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 thunk. Yes, we are someplace we were not before. We are expanding our consciousness and our various horizons. Is this where we want to be? I have no idea. I'm hoping that these people know what they're doing, because I don't. And my user interface is all borked. I'm following them. They must know where they're going. They are large, and they go thunk whenever they take a step. It gives them an air of authority that they otherwise did not possess. Isn't that just terrific? This is... was oh! They went that way. No! Don't get stuck on every bit of gooey pulsating architecture. We're alive! I can breathe again. Okay, I'm definitely... Ah, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't you dare. Don't. If I just lost the last hour of progress, I'm not gonna cry, but I'm gonna be very disappointed. Get me out of here. Where am I going? What is that? Oh, because I'm trying to leave. I see. It doesn't like that one bit. So yeah, this is the playing area, basically. This big, wide open area. Oh, geez, that's really bad. I'm going inside. I'm not dealing with that anymore. Oh, sweet, I got a condition overload? Sick! I already have condition overload, but having a spare is certainly happy. That's not bad. If you can mix that with other health and armor boosting mods. There's that slash damage one again. Then all these resources in general, which is nice. Waxen sebum. It's a deposit. Alright. Well, he lost a bunch of affinity progress, which isn't so bad, but unless of course that's for weapons. Where's last mission results? Let's see what we got for that. Alright, we definitely got rewards for some of it, so that's good. I actually have enough of these that I can probably trade them in. He's got more mastery progress than me. Alright, so with that I am going to have to scoot. It was fun. Hope people enjoyed. Specifically Kazong. Thank you for tuning in. It makes me feel so loved. Soon I'll have a lot more free time, so I'll be able to actually... I'm going to turn that down a smidge, because that's a tad loud. So I'll be able to actually promote myself or something in between my other gigs that I'm going to be doing at the time. So that's good. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I do, for anybody who's tuning in for the first time, I do other streams throughout the week. This was Warframe Wednesdays, where I do some Warframey stuff. I also have a Mecha Mondays stream, where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent for a couple hours, and then a Storytime Saturdays stream, where I read short stories or indeed entire novels aloud. Right now we're about a third of the way through Robert Heinlein's The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. So if you ever wanted to learn about how a guerrilla cell, a guerrilla revolution, can overtake an existing authority figure, that is the way. I'm not saying that we might need that information going forward, depending on certain election results in the next couple months, but hey, maybe we will. So, there's that. So that'll tell you how to do that, so long as you know you live on the moon and have access to a railgun that can shoot rocks to the Earth's surface. That probably would help. Other than that, just, general subversion of authority. Let's see. After that, after we get through that book, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. I finally got in if not all. Did I get all of it now? I think I do. I think I got in finally all my big order of Greg Egan and Peter Watts material. So I'll be able to read through most of that. That'll be an option. I might wind up doing some Jeff Vandermeer instead, just to be kind of weirded out in general, but I'd have to actually vet them first. So other than that, yeah. Hope people enjoyed. I do try to do it every week at about noon Eastern Standard Time for at least 2 hours, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Scheduling being what it is. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one, and enjoy life to the fullest. It's not worth it if you can't at least have some fun. Alright. Talk to you folks later. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, Kazong. I do appreciate it. If you want to do some Battle Operation, Gundam Battle Operation 2 later, give me a holler. Talk to you later. Have a good one, and